A quick move now into the world of technology. The Israeli firm behind the Pegasus spyware has been ordered to pay WhatsApp $167 million for hacking 1,400 people in 2019. Pegasus is malicious software which can be installed remotely on mobile phones to access, among other things, people's microphones and cameras. And the Soul Group, which sells the tech, has been accused of enabling authoritarian regimes, monitor journalists, activists, and even political figures. Meta, which is the owner of WhatsApp, says it marked the first victory against the development and use of illegal spyware. And the Soul said it would carefully examine the verdict's details and pursue appropriate legal remedies, including further proceedings and an appeal. It's been ordered to pay Meta $444,000 in damages. The awards come after a 6-year battle between both sides. It's the first time a developer of spyware has been held responsible for exploiting the weaknesses in smartphone platforms. Let's now talk to tech expert Ridwan Odetunde, who joins me live from Liverpool in England. Thank you for joining us on The World Now. It's the first time a spyware developer has been held liable for hacking smartphones. Do you think this ruling sets a strong legal precedent to deter other firms, or it's just a slap on the wrist of a billion-dollar surveillance industry?
Hi. I mean, firstly, I would like to say $167 million is quite a lot of money, and I believe that would set any firm back a bit. So it shows how serious the government is, and also the courts in granting Meta that victory in regards to the spyware case. And again, I feel like we're in a world right now where security and data breaches is very prevalent in the digital age. And I mean, everyone talks about it. And another example of this is the TikTok battle and the United States. I mean, that's also an ongoing case, and I'm sure they'll reach a verdict in that. And this Pegasus case is also a very big one, like I said. So I believe legal actions being taken shows the government are quite serious about these actions, and they're trying to minimize further occurrences of this as much as we can.
Pegasus reportedly exploited weaknesses in WhatsApp's encryption as far back as 2019. Do you think these major platforms like WhatsApp, iMessage, and what have you are under some form of obligation to fix these vulnerabilities, or are ordinary users still at risk of similar attacks today?
I mean, yeah, I do feel like they're under obligations to fix these things. I mean, in the world of tech now, GDPR is a very big deal. I mean, I wouldn't like it if my information was out open in the public, and I believe you wouldn't like it as well if you have your information just out there in the public to the highest bidder. Again, I see governments try to put in sort of the spywares to counter terrorism and a lot of political threats.
Yeah.
And in the course of doing this, we have the side effects, like things like this, where there are data breaches. And again, I do feel like Meta, again, they're responsible for protecting individuals' privacy and their information. And again, them winning the lawsuit shows they are really strong on this. And again, they came out public with the information that, oh, they were breached, and this is how they've gone about it. And also they reached a resolution in which they were paid for it. I mean, it shows they're serious about it. And going forward, they are trying to put in more measures. Again, it might be sort of a reactive solution and not a proactive solution in terms of the legal actions that are taken. But I believe going forward, if they could put in more proactive solutions and then they would curtail things like this just going forward, and it will give a lot more confidence to users in general, and also breaches like this will stop.
What the NSO group is saying is that it sells Pegasus only to governments for national security, but it's been linked to spying on journalists and activists. Should there be stricter global regulations on who can buy this kind of tech and how?
Definitely, I believe so. I mean, from the Pegasus brief, I could see there were about 1,400 people. Again, these people were very prominent people that their information were leaked into. Again, like I said, it needs to be curtailed. I know there's the legal side of it, and again, we just have to reach a middle ground in which where we know who this software can be given to and who it cannot be given to. Like sensitive information from top political elites that have been accessed can be sold to the hard bidder, and this can lead to a lot of different things.
All right.
Aside from the tech aspect of it, it can lead to further political tensions as well. Just very sensitive information going out in public that were taken from people's mobile phones.
Perhaps we can get some tech advice before you go. For everyday people worried about spyware, or what practical steps can they take to detect or prevent attacks? Are there signs your phone, for instance, might be infected with something like Pegasus?
I mean, there are a lot of ways about going through this, and one of them is surely making sure you regularly protect your accounts by regularly updating your passwords, you know, the little things like that, and make sure you're paying attention and not just going online and clicking on multiple links. Again, it is very easy for your phone to get, it is very easy for your phone to be subject to things like this now because there are a lot of links online in which you click and you act. And again, this Pegasus one is a very good example in which there was an example and the person's phone was hacked for about 3 days. He had no idea. Again, so we just need to be careful around making sure our devices are further protected.
All
And
right.
again, the companies, they have a part to play in making sure
All right.
their apps and websites are well encrypted
Indeed. Good
to
place
stop
to
things
leave
like
it.
this.
Ridwan, Odetunde, tech expert, thank you for your thoughts on the news this hour.
Thank you very much for your time.